Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and a well for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional welcome to country. Uncle Chris.
Thank you. Gudri Waragul, everyone. Good evening. And Nalawa, welcome to the lands of the Wallamedigal. I belong to one of the Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country and its people, and to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and the invitation to welcome you here this evening. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burraburungal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bullangai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and ultimately secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them and became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here this evening. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well like that in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or harvesting. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unknown, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them, the creeks around here, for the last 20 to 30,000 years. So this is not a dream or an ideal. This is normal life for us and for the longest time. And there is no reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we're a clever people, and there's still a lot of magic in the world, I like to believe, and within ourselves. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good We are naturally happy and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective future. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you.
I'm pleased to introduce Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, Professor Nick Mansfield.
Thank you very much, Chris. It's an honour for the university to have you here to give us the welcome. We're here today to mark the meaning and importance of education, and it adds a lot to the ceremony to be able to connect it to the long traditions of wisdom, knowledge and learning that have been taking place on this site for many thousands of years. So thank you. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduates, and most importantly, all our graduates. It's my distinct honour and pleasure to welcome you here to this graduation ceremony. I bring our graduates and guests a special greeting from the members of the Macquarie University Council, the university's governing body. It's our hope that today is a very happy and a very memorable occasion for all of you. Now I see and hear that we have some small children and maybe a baby or two here, and I want you to know that they are especially welcome. I also want you to know we don't expect young children to remain either still or quiet through the course of the ceremony. It's very much an event for families, and young children are especially welcome. Today is a milestone day. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you about to graduate. Completing a university degree is not an easy thing to do. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you've made many sacrifices along the way in pursuit of your end goal. You've worked hard to get to this point, and you should feel very proud of what you've accomplished. The university is certainly very proud of your achievements, and I'm pleased to be able to congratulate each and every one of you. I also want to especially welcome families, supporters, and friends of our graduates here with us as invited guests. The fact that you've been invited by one of our graduates to share in one of the greatest days of their lives is proof positive that you've been an important influence. So to our invited guests, congratulations and thank you too for celebrating this occasion with us. Now, graduates mightn't realise it, but we're about to participate in one of Europe's oldest rituals. If you were to pick a date, say 1500 AD, and look to see what Western social institutions were around at that time and that are still around with us today, you'd find that there are only about 60. They include the Roman Catholic Church, the Parliaments of England, Iceland and the Isle of Man, and 6 Swiss cantons. All of the rest of the institutions that were around at that time and that are still around today are universities. In fact, graduation ceremonies like this are even older than that. For more than 800 years, graduates have been donning gowns just like the ones you're wearing here today and participating in ceremonies very like this one. And since those earliest graduations, the ceremonies remained more or less unchanged, a defining feature of the life of every university and its students now around the world. Now, we all realise that Macquarie University is not one of those ancient institutions. In fact, we're just about 60 years of age. And though we're among the younger universities in the world, we're very proud to take part in this time-honoured ceremony. Youth, however, has advantages. Macquarie is a very modern, forward and outward-looking institution. We enjoy an enviable reputation for world-leading research excellence, engagement and impact. We're continually progressing by extending our partnerships, course offerings and facilities. We have a proud tradition of innovation and discovery, and our pioneering approach is built upon a collaborative and connected learning community. Even though this recent few years have been a period of great challenge for everybody, it remains an exciting time for Macquarie University as the vision for this remarkable campus continues to unfold. Macquarie University has over 220,000 graduates living in more than 140 countries all around the world. It's very clear we're moving forward, we're looking forward and on the move, and so, of course, are you. Some of the things we all value about Macquarie, of course, will never change. The friendliness, inclusiveness, and approachability of our staff and students is often commented on by visitors to the university, both from Australia and from around the world. That's an inherent part of the Macquarie culture and part of its founding vision, and we intend that it will always remain so. Remember, you graduates and families will always be welcome here on the Macquarie campus. Macquarie University will always be a leader in learning and teaching, a leader in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. However, our collective journey is about building community first and foremost, where we have shared values, where we share things in common, and where we care about each other even when our points of view on many topics might diverge. That's the definition of an ideal community of scholars. Guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly, our graduands, I offer you the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University on this grand occasion. In just a few minutes, it will be my great pleasure and honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Mr. John Hilton. John Hilton graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering and has more than 40 years' experience in the design of bridges in Australia, the Middle East, Southeast Asia, New Zealand, and Africa. As Aurecon's global capability leader for bridges, John provides leadership for the promotion of Aurecon's technical brand. He's a recipient of the 2018 John Connell Gold Medal from Engineers Australia and the 2016 Ray Fisher Award from Rhodes Australia for technical excellence. John's a hands-on bridge engineer with a strong focus on innovation and has presented over 60 technical papers at various conferences and industry forums around the world. John is chair of the AS 5100 Bridge Design Standard Committee and board member of the Civil College Board of Engineers Australia. I now invite John Hilton to deliver the occasional address.
Professor Mansfield, members of the faculty, staff, distinguished guests and graduates, and their families and friends. I have pleasure in providing the occasional address to you today. This is the land of the Wattamadigal people. They lived here in a rich environment of rolling hills, river flats, creeks, and they fished with multi-pronged spears and landlines. I acknowledge the Wattamadigal people as the traditional owners of this land. I also pay respect to their elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people on the lands in which each of you live and work today. I'm an engineer, and I'm very proud of that. I graduated in 1975. Slide rule, engineering plans drawn on ink. We've come a long way, but same roles, same intent. I'm actually a bridge design engineer. I work in a design office. I design bridges. I enjoy what I do, simple as that. I enjoy the people, I enjoy the wins, I enjoy the challenges, I enjoy the losses. I do. Losses are vastly underrated as learning experiences, as character building. If you want to succeed in your career, if you want to succeed in life, you need losses. You need the learning experience, so welcome it. Welcome it and walk through it. I look back on my career and I can identify what was the most important things to me at certain periods of time. And I think initially it was certainly the design process. It was putting into practice what I had learned, calculating loads, forces, calculating capacities, producing sketches that could be drawn and checked and issued and used for construction. Then the projects became more important to me, and I wanted to work on the best projects, the biggest bridges, the most interesting bridges. But now it's the people. What I enjoy by far in what I do is the people. To work and design as a team, to work on challenges together, to work on tough challenges, and to go through it when times are bleak and come out the other side. There is no better feeling. I joined my current employer, Oricon, on a 3-month contract. That was 35 years ago. My first role was on the detailed design of the cut and cover sections of the Sydney Harbour Tunnel. Great project. We had a particularly complex section which required extensive underpinning under the Opera House forecourt. The tunnel actually goes right underneath the Opera House forecourt. And I had an opportunity to work with some real technical experts that were with the company that I was with. And they showed me the importance of technical expertise, and I learned a lot from them, clearly. One thing I really learned was there's great power if you believe something is correct and you stick to it. There's great power in knowing the facts and, secondly, interpreting them to provide the right advice. Great power. If you've got it, use it. People will listen, whether you've got 40 years' experience or whether you're a new graduate. Find the aspect in the industry that you're moving into that you love and pursue it. Pursue it with a passion. Pursue it with a zeal. Don't try and be good at everything, or even at most things, but be really good at what you love. Be the best at it. Add value. You've got to add value, otherwise it all falls apart. There will be times in your professional career where you will feel downhearted. My career is now over 40 years. I've got to know a number of people in that time, many people in the industry very, very well. And I can tell you that none of them, not one of them, and some of them are CEOs, have had a career that's gone straight up. It doesn't exist. We all have setbacks. Your setback is inevitable. You will have a number of tumbles in your career. You may not have had your first yet. Some of you, a good, loving family, good friends, strong academically. It's all been good through school, in university. Setbacks will come. It's how we react to those that defines us. There is trepidation in starting a career as a young graduate. That's natural. The first week can feel like the toughest in your career, and the second week is probably, you feel like it's the second toughest. And if you care for what you do, and that's all of us, then that's natural. The first few weeks, the first few months are often just going through the motions. But once you're through it all, through your whole career, be yourself. Be authentic. Authenticity is the most powerful attribute that you can bring to your career. Show that you're someone that people can trust. Don't be afraid to speak up if you think you've got a good point and you're right. Graduates can provide the best ideas. In your career, you will find people with characteristics that you might aspire to. That's inevitable. They just seem to make the right decisions. So keep people like this in your head. When you're faced with a difficult decision, ask yourself, how would they react? What action would they take? That can really help you. It can provide you a wisdom. I've got a couple of people like that, and I've had them for a long time. One of them has passed, but he still provides me good advice. Don't judge people too harshly in your career. You really don't know, you have no idea what's going on in their life, even if you think you do. You don't know what's driving them. Be kind, play a straight bat, and the storm will pass. Look out for one another. Look out for your work colleagues. To some people, this is second nature. To others, it's a learning process. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Remember this, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. Me especially. How do I get away with it? I do so with the help of others. If you provide help, people will help you. Simple as that. I'll leave you with this anecdote. Some years ago, I saw a presentation and a woman drew two circles on the board, and she said, one on the left is your comfort zone. You're in that circle, you're in your comfort zone. That's pretty good. You're happy. The one on the right is where the magic happens, and the circles don't overlap. If you want to go where the magic happens, you have to move out of your comfort zone. Good luck to you all in your future careers. Thank you.
Thanks very much, John, for joining us this afternoon and for those remarks. Thank you. As Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who've complied with the university's requirements for their awards. I now call on Acting Registrar Professor Mariela Heberstein to formally certify the eligibility of those who've met the requirements for the university's awards.
Pro-Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being present here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. I now call on Professor Lucy Marshall, Executive Dean at the Faculty of Science and Engineering, to present the graduates. Professor Marshall.
Pro-Chancellor, we are a dynamic faculty, driven by the spirit of discovery, striving to nurture the next generation of science and technology innovators. We believe in education as an equaliser that enables our students to reach their full potential. We aim to be the best for the world. We work with our partners to discover, innovate, and build a better future with environmental and social sustainability at the core. We have a wonderful mix of science and engineering together in a single faculty, which means we can conduct research from fundamental science through to discovering new technologies for the 21st century. I'll give you just a few examples of the exciting work underway in the faculty. In our School of Natural Sciences, our researchers have developed a science-based system for managing rivers, which is now used all around the world. And researchers in our Centre of Excellence in Synthetic Biology are engineering microbes to turn agricultural waste into sustainable products, building a new bio-based economy. Astronomers in our School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences are answering big questions, such as how the atoms that make up all of us were forged in the explosion of ancient stars. They do this using the instruments built here at AAO Macquarie. The AAO is a dedicated team of scientists and engineers who make specialist equipment to work with the world's largest telescopes to enable astronomers to explore the cosmos. In our School of Computing, our researchers make fundamental advances in security and cryptography so that we can trust the information technologies that our lives now depend on. In our School of Engineering, we are helping to build the next generation of communication technologies, such as 5G and 6G mobile networks. And in our Department of Applied Biosciences, we work closely with our industry and government partners to develop solutions to solve challenging problems, such as how to prevent the Queensland fruit fly from devastating fruit crops. Pro-Chancellor, I am proud to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electronics Engineering with the degree Bachelor of Science, Lachlan Matthew. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Ines Ansari. Sean Deburn. Lucas Sullivan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechatronic Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Science, Jack Lodge. Peter Sotirios. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, First Class in Software Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Christopher Perkis. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Mohammed Martouk. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Jessica Shara. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Computer Engineering, Kieran Smith. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, First Class in Electrical Engineering, Cade Wiseman. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electrical Engineering, Ali Fahad. Ifeanyi Chukwu Chiadika Meneke. Akib Tasabir. Yuming Zhang. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Electronics Engineering, Vincent Ng. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, First Class in Mechanical Engineering, Marcel Daunerkirchen. Louise Egan. Brock Virtue. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Ameril bin Isham. Sasmit Dewan. Onogeme Konoklai. George Gill. Ginger Howe. Jiala Lee. Sung Han Ong. Samuel Penno. Brandon Phillips. Michael Potter. Sarosh Rasul. Milad Shariat. Mohammed Siddiqui. Matthew Stathis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Mechatronic Engineering. Lena Harvey. Justin Hung. Oscar Keating. Alexander Lan. Cameron Lee. Daniel McAdams. Ethan Salafia. Narjas Torai Safi. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering. Paige Anthony. Rushan Baral. Elizabeth Laham. Chaz Lambrickson. Rafael Ivan Paras. Joshua Vasile. Connor Wilson. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours, First Class, in Telecommunications Engineering, Josiah Param. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Telecommunications Engineering, Zoshia Shang. Wei Sun Zheng. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Jonathan Khoury. Peter Lendrum. James Nikolaides. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Science, Jasmine Gatti. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with the degree of Bachelor of Science, Jaya Kashwaha. Alison Mackenzie. Stephen Naraj. Kelly Yan. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science with the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Joshua Yongma. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Advanced Science, Alyssa Sarah Dwight. Nyok Chio Fu Huyen. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Biodiversity and Conservation, Dylan Kronya. Rachel Lack. Adrian Wade. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Environment, Matthew Austin. Agneta Bilkova. Rose Georgiou. Annalise Grieve. Alistair Pilley. Samiksha Sathish. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Marine Science, Ewan Howard. Wing Hung Aaron Sang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Medical Sciences, Sarah Bakai. Isabella Behrens. Lexana, daughter of Maya Ragan. Jaden Dewan. Mikalia May Gator. Jordan Hunt. Grace Jabor. Lauren Johnson awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Lucy Yongma. Swisha Hadka. Benjamin Knox. Elmadi Larui. Victor Gao Law. Risa Lee. Justin Ma. Hannah Milne. Dylan Mujali. Daniel Pascoe. Shamita Prasad. Saliha Rehanaz. Mariko Stone. Meg Stummer. Samantha Sudul. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science. Christiana Burrell. Sam Campbell. Isabella Cardwell. Gabriella Farella. Jasmine Gates. Patrick Johansson. Daniel Yord. Bronte Livermore Lansdowne. Christian Lavolsi. Shalini Murali. Shyam Reddy. Alexander Rios. Claire Roseman. Chayanan Rungrojas Nasivaku. Felicity Sarks. Ashlyn Smealy. Kim Stanford. Reese Taylor. Zoe Trackus. Chila Torchanyi. Madeline Tutt. Huan Vu. Xiaojia Yu. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science Global Challenges. Aaron Lockhart. Naveen Sivanathan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Biotechnology. Sabita Maghaya. Alexandra Rimondo. Alina Tuchan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Conservation Biology. Megan Elizabeth Rana. Thakur Nivedita Singh. Lauren Tompkins. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering in Electronics Engineering. Bo Hong Sao. T. Tui Nguyen. Alekia Praturu. Madasir Udin Syed. Mohammed Saad Tariq. Tarun Teji. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering in Environmental and Safety Engineering. Harsh Dutt. Min Jung Nguyen. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering in Networking and Telecommunications Engineering. Tahsin Hussain. Omer Jawad. Rommel Rajendra Sawant. Rajiv Shrestha. Bishal Trital. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Engineering Management. Hafiz Ijaz Gondal. Victor Okafor. Shashank Tyagi. Wyanet Young. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Environment. Rajaduti Debburm. Trisna Gopali. Tao Hai. Siramas Klomkling. Nilufar Taheri Nasaj. You're in, sorry. Excuse me? Pasang Sharpe. Nilufar Taheri Nasaj. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Science Innovation in Chemistry and Biomolecular Sciences, Randeep Kaur. Yi Jiao Wang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Sustainable Development. Tale Burase. Thomas Clark. Mohammed Akhter Tarek.
Okay, we made it.
Glad I had this started. Pro-Chancellor. A higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation for a doctoral degree. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Research. Xin Yu Tsai for a thesis entitled Potential Effects of Inhaler Mouthpiece Size on Particle Deposition in the Human Airway. Michelle Moxie for a thesis entitled Zircon and Apatite as a Potential Indicator Mineral for Mineral Exploration. Nusrat Sanzida for a thesis entitled Springtail Columbola Response to the 2019-2020 megafires in Blue Mountain Swamps. Zhouwei Shen for a thesis entitled Integrated Photovoltaic Electrochemical System for Carbon Dioxide Reduction. Jane Troop for a thesis entitled Glycemic Profile of the Brain on a High-Fat Diet. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Haider Ali for a thesis entitled Beam Steering Accuracy and Polarization Agility in Near-Field Antenna Systems.
The PhD supervisor.
Dr. Yu Ying Cao for a thesis entitled Polysaccharide-Coated Upconversion Nanoparticles for Cell-Targeted Imaging. Dr. Ariningsun Chinantia for a thesis entitled The Effect of Biostimulants on Plant Performance, an Australian Urban Horticultural Perspective. Dr. Ala El-Gendawa for a thesis entitled Integrating Planning and Climatology for More Livable and Heat-Resilient Cities. Dr. Hossein Eslahi for a thesis entitled Analog Circuits Design and Implementation of Neuromorphic Computing Systems with Advanced CMOS Technologies and the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation. Dr. Timothy Garley for a thesis entitled On the Taxonomy and Functions of Integrons and the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation. Dr. Tousef Hayat for a thesis entitled Design of High-Gain Directive and Beam Steering Antenna Systems Using Additively Manufactured Components. Dr. Farhad Masouma Aladizgeh for a thesis entitled Identifying Stress Tolerance Genes in Plants from Distantly Related Crop Relatives. Dr. Andrew McLeish for a thesis entitled Ecological Roles of Subsurface Microbial Taxa from Eastern Australian Coal Seams. Dr. Javad Mohammadpour for a thesis entitled Nanofluid Impingement Jet Heat Transfer. Dr. Alaska Pockrell for a thesis entitled Investigation of Novel Regulatory Networks in the Hospital Pathogen Acinetobacter baumannii. Dr. Nushin Porsafar for a thesis entitled Enhanced Control Methods for Multi-Photovoltaic Systems and Fast, Ultra-Fast EV Charging Stations in Islanded DC Microgrid. Dr. Heather Stevens for a thesis entitled The Association Between Temperature and Interpersonal Violence. Dr. Huan Xiao for a thesis entitled Porous Metal Organic Framework-Based Membranes for Environmental and Energy Applications. Pro-Chancellor, that completes this evening's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering.
Pro-Chancellor, I call on Dr. Timothy Gali, who graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Dr. Gali.
Pro-Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates, and guests, I am honoured to speak to you today on this special occasion. I would like to firstly congratulate all of my fellow graduates who have come a long way on their academic journeys. You all have undoubtedly worked tremendously hard, overcome numerous challenges, and persevered to reach this momentous occasion. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and inspiration, and you should all be feeling proud and accomplished, ready to make a difference in this world. I should add here that today's congratulations and acknowledgements must also extend to all of the guests in the audience today. Just as is true with my family, I'm sure that you've all played a major role in getting us to this milestone. Your love and support mean everything. Today, I've been asked to speak on behalf of my fellow graduates. However, I must confess that I feel completely inadequate to do this task. We all have had our own unique journey to reach this point, each with our own experiences, our own obstacles, and our own triumphs. For this reason, I can merely do my best to convey my own experiences as just one example. Today, I graduated with a PhD in environmental microbiology. I am fascinated with the evolution and ecology of microbes that inhabit natural environments and how they sustain all other life on this planet. My journey has been one of learning, discovery, and growth, from the excitement of starting my PhD project to the joys of becoming a father. Through it all, I've been grateful for the support and guidance of my colleagues, PhD supervisors, and family. Without you, I would not be here today. My eldest daughter, Saoirse, entered this world during the first year of my PhD and has since filled my life with love and laughter, and occasionally tears. My youngest daughter, Maeve, was born only a couple of weeks after my thesis due date, and it was her impending arrival that gave me all the motivation that I needed to submit my thesis on time. So thank you. To my wife, Mary, thank you for being my biggest supporter, my best friend, and the love of my life. My academic journey has given me many experiences, the good, the bad, and the stressful. It has had me devote hours to repetitive hand-cramping pipetting, ruin my back thanks to my terrible posture doing computational work, and had me dedicate way too much time to writing and rewriting until all words lose meaning. But with it all, it has given me fulfillment that I never thought was possible. The satisfaction of finally understanding more, of finding meaning in your work, and pursuing your passions. My journey has also taught me many lessons. In preparing this speech, I couldn't help but notice many parallels between my scientific learning and the life lessons that I've received extending beyond academia. My research has shown me the wonders of our planet and the intricate balance that exists between microorganisms and their environment. And just as microbes interact to form thriving ecosystems, so too does this university bring together students and staff in a flourishing ecosystem. During my PhD, I've been surrounded by passionate colleagues with whom I've forged a strong, collaborative, and supportive network. This has undoubtedly helped me throughout my academic journey. Here, each member's unique strengths and perspectives enrich the whole, just as diverse microbes contribute to the complexity of an ecosystem. I've also learned that even the smallest individuals or actions can have enormous effects. Just as tiny microscopic organisms can have impacts on a planetary scale, so too can each of us have profound effects of such proportions. To my fellow graduates, I want to remind you of this power that each and every one of you possess. Your journey as a scholar has equipped you with the knowledge and skills to tackle complex challenges and to create positive change. I encourage you to never stop exploring your passions and to use your education as a tool to make a difference in this world. Thank you.
Timothy, thanks very much for those remarks. They're very meaningful, and congratulations again.
Congratulations.
That was Angela Brewer, who's the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia. Could you please join me again in thanking her for that fantastic performance? Please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, Jim Forsyth. And on the trumpet, Miss Melanie McLaughlin. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank representatives from our alumni community who've come today to help celebrate the occasion. Graduates. This ceremony marks a change in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it certainly does not represent the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you're now part of the larger Macquarie family. Our alumni network, which, as I mentioned earlier, has over 220,000 members spanning more than 140 countries around the globe, now welcomes you to its fold. We look forward to seeing you back on campus, perhaps for further study, to attend alumni events, or simply to visit our beautiful surrounds and reminisce about the time you spent here as a Macquarie University student. Graduates, the award of a degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. We urge you to commit to lifelong learning and inquiry. We urge you to set ambitious goals for yourselves. We urge you to continue the hard work that has already brought you this far. And remember, the world isn't only changed by the major breakthroughs of an Albert Einstein or a Marie Curie, but by the many contributions, small and large, by people just like you. At Macquarie, we pride ourselves on developing each and every one of our students into engaged community citizens and leaders. So we urge you to always give thought to what you can do for others along the way. You don't have to do much sometimes to make a real difference to someone's life. Sometimes a small gesture or a kind word can mean an enormous amount. We challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and to always be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. Our hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learned here not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of the community. And in all you do, we charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It's also our hope that you always remember the people who've helped you along the way, many of whom are here with us this evening. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. First, would all the new graduates please stand? Now I want you to place the testamers on your seat behind you. Turn around to face your families and friends. And now it's time to give them a mighty round of applause. Now turn around again, but don't sit down, don't sit down. Now behind me on the dais are members of the academic community who've led and support you throughout your journey here. So please join me in thanking them. Graduates, please remain standing. Do pick up your testamers from the seat behind you, because it's now time for the official party to leave the graduation hall, followed in procession by the graduates. As we do, our organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies like this down through the centuries. There's an age-old set of Latin lyrics to this music which begins Gaudeamus igitur dum sumus juvenes, In translation, this means, therefore, let us rejoice, for we will always be young. The song speaks in a whimsical way of youth and old age at the same time, of the brevity of life and the inevitability of death, of state and city, and of happiness. Again, to our newest graduates of Macquarie University, our warmest congratulations and every best wish for futures filled with success, satisfaction, and above all, with happiness. Now might I ask everyone to please stand. Shortly, I will lead the official party out from the hall to be followed by the graduates, and I invite you all to follow the graduates out and join us for some refreshments on the terrace behind. In closing today's wonderful celebrations of your achievements, I say again, Gaudeamus igitur, therefore let us rejoice.